topic is embracing your shadows through the dark night of the soul. Quote of the day: a beast will do what it will do. It is in embracing your darkness that you find your light. Wow. I didn't know this kind of love existed before I came into contact with my twin flame. Yes, the twin blend is that powerful, it is that loud, and we cannot silence it by putting labels on it. Twins are volunteer graduate souls. Graduate because they have highly developed talent and skills acquired from previous lifetimes. And so they are usually difficult to be understood by regular people. It is mind-blowing for one single person to have such desirable physical features, such positive moral values, such abilities, skills, and capabilities, all ingrained in one single human being, which regular people yearn and strive to achieve in years. And yet it is given on a silver platter to the twin. It is innate, it is inborn. What the others fail to understand is that the twin had to learn and acquire all those traits from previous lifetimes. And at the end of this video, you will agree with me that all twins deserve a medal made of diamonds and pearls. We really do. Because this journey is not for everyone. What I am about to mention to you are real life phases and emotions I encountered prior to and after my awakening. At first, right? Everything is wonderful and beautiful when you meet your twin flame. You come to the realization that that individual is no ordinary. Like, there is no way they are ordinary people because of the sequence of feelings and sensations they trigger inside you. No matter how busy your life is, the feelings get so intense that they simply cannot be ignored. And if you are like me, your search for answers begin. And you may try counseling like I did, or jump to the internet for answers. You simply glow and beam with this glow of light inside of you, this fire burning in you. You feel people attracted to you, wanting to bask in your light and your glow, wanting to relate with you because they can feel the fire inside you. You know, you cannot stop smiling. You're smiling all the time. Your heart is lighted up, it's lit up. Your heart is light and filled with so much love and abundance. People just want to feel what you're feeling. They try to encounter, have an encounter with you and, get to know you more. Just random strangers. Well, not everyone. Some just eyeball you. They can't stand to see you so happy early in the morning, They look all grumpy and miserable, and here you are beaming with smiles and being content. you your telepathy skills, right, is ever on the highest point. You feel yourself, you hear yourself talking to your twin in your head and smiling to yourself because they talk back to you. And only you know what you're feeling, right? And at a point you think you're going crazy or you're losing it, and you try to snap yourself out of it, but you can't. You can't. It is that beautiful. You can't stop feeling beautiful. My humble suggestion at this point is to enjoy it. Do not feel guilty because you are the only happy person in the world in that moment. Do not fear it because you think you may be going crazy. And most importantly, do not hold back. Not for anything. Not for anyone. Jump in and swim as far as it will take you. Because in my experience, it is very short-lived. And so give yourself the pleasure and taste of life. Enjoy it. And then came part 2 of the story. The very uncomfortable and ground-shaking experience of my life. Yes, you guessed right. The uncountable and merciless bouts of emotions I had to face during my dark night of the soul. Headaches, tears, body pains, dizziness, blur vision, more headaches, emotional attachment, the feel and need to be held, to be loved, to be comforted, more tears, the crazy crave for sugar, screaming at yourself, talking to the air. What else? All the crazy possible things you can think of. Okay, I went through it. Honestly, I had never been so confused in my life because I didn't know if I still needed to fulfill my 5 daily prayers or if I was still considered Muslim, because in my quest to finding answers to whatever was happening to me, I had read something on clairvoyance and tarot, or tarot if you want to call it that way. I had believed in things random strangers would tell me about my life, you know, on my commute to and from work. In Islam, it's well known that only Allah knows the future. So for people, you know, to tell me about my future and stuff like that, I began to doubt my faith. I began to question myself if I was still Muslim enough. I would wake up, okay, and the first thing I would check to see was if there was an extra toe growing on my feet, or that my toenails had extended into claws, or perhaps my feet had become hairy overnight. Remembering scenes from Beauty and the Beast, it is very funny to me right now. Now that I'm recollecting my experience, but trust me, in the heat of the moment, There was no attachment of humor whatsoever. At that time, I was simply frightened and lost and confused, and I had no idea what or who I had become, my identity, who I knew myself to be. My entire identity had been stripped from me. My quest to find answers led me to research on witches, their abilities, powers, super cool stuff. Witches are powerful. They can do all this weird, cool stuff. And although it sounded all enticing and, convincing, after going deeper into their work, I decided I was no witch. And that, the path of witchcraft is not for me. And that even in the end, if it is found out that I am a witch, that path will never be for me, and I will never fulfill my witchery fate, I guess. And so I went further to research on wolves and how they move in groups to make a kill. And the scene was too bloody for me, and so I decided I was no damn wolf. And I was still left with no answers. And then a thought occurred to me, maybe you are searching the wrong way. So I revised my order of words in Google search engine. And bam, there it was, staring me in the face. Twin flame. In conclusion, I am very grateful to the universe for giving me this experience and for clearing most of my baggage through all aspects of my being. With death comes rebirth. Just like the snake sheds off its old skin, or the caterpillar transforming into a beautiful butterfly, each twin blend has to die in order to live again. It is in this dark night of the soul that brings about transformation, that ushers you into new and beautiful beginnings. The twin flame journey is here to serve you and the universe. Embrace all that it brings. Be blessed. Please consider subscribing. If you have had stories about your journey that you would like to share, please comment, like, and subscribe. Bye, guys.